It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Toronto Raptors playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for Cleveland, a strong stretch of play for this team, winning 6 of their last 7. They're playing at a high level, no lack of confidence going into tonight's game. Got a couple of minutes here before tip-off. Let's talk about the best of the best. The category this time around, ball handling. Kenny, who's got the best handle?
The best handle in the league right now? Oh, easily. Kyrie Irving and Steph Curry. I'm going Kyrie number 1, Steph Curry number 1A.
That's my
because
alarm, Ernie.
I say this, Steph Curry has to use his handle to get his shot, but Kyrie uses it all the time to get everywhere on the floor.
It's Steph Curry, Jamal Crawford,
Ooh.
then Chris Paul,
Nice. Yes.
maybe a little Rondo, maybe Tony Parker, Derrick Rose, and my sleeper coming off the bench, Orlando, my neighbor, Elfrid Payton.
Kevin Harlan, take it away.
Ja, Hallöchen, herzlich willkommen zurück zu NBA 2K16, das vierte Spiel, glaube ich schon. Das vierte Spiel, was ich aufnehme, das vierte oder fünfte Spiel, was ich aufnehme. Und ja, ich habe mich irgendwie über Point Guards unterhalten, da habe ich verstanden. So, in Kürze spielt Toronto Raptors, was vielleicht noch sehen wird, gegen Cleveland Cavaliers. Ich habe Wasser getrunken. Ich will gleich nicht vergessen. Und los geht's. Da steht Cleveland Cavaliers gegen Toronto Raptors. In Toronto, glaube ich. In Toronto. Kein Heimspiel. Okay. Manche Teams Heimspiel. Der sieht ja doch voll komisch aus. Jetzt ist er weg.
It's an Eastern Conference battle here at the Air Canada Centre in downtown Toronto as the Raptors look to work their home court advantage. The NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us this Sunday afternoon. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. Just a single game trip away from Cleveland for the Cavaliers, winning their last 3 games. They'd like to make that 4 in a row here tonight.
And they're trying for their second win in as many games against these guys. They were able to exploit their advantages the first time around. They're out to prove that that was no fluke.
Exactly, and confidence so big in this league, Greg. You know that. You want to keep that upper hand against teams whenever possible. You can see they've got that look in their eyes. I mean, it's time to get busy and go to work.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. Get out there with Irving, and it's LeBron in at the 3, the small forward. Now here is Lowry. He's coming off a 13-point game against Charlotte.
But what stood out for me was his gorgeous playmaking. That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Leach. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Pass to the kid. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. James misses.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
Here's Leach. Mozgov grabs the board. Cavaliers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. James with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. And he gets it to go. The kid's got 5 now. You often hear athletes saying they do it for the fans, but with Freak, he really backs up his talk with his actions. And Clark, I've seen it firsthand. He's one of the more accessible and interactive NBA stars out there.
Yeah, I say he's walking the talk in that regard. I mean, he really looks out for his fans, appreciates them, respects them, understands them, engages with them. I think he's one of a kind in being sincere and genuine and looking after the fans.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Here's Leach. And again, Toronto no up.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Here's the kid coming off a stellar performance against Boston. Pulls up. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4. Raptors trail by 5. Valanciunas with a screen on Irving. Pass to Herrera. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Love. Well, it was Toronto winning their last game against Charlotte.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
Nice. Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
Cleveland shooting their first free throw of the game here. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. There's the screen. To halt the run. And the shot is good. He has 5.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Here's the kid. He's got 7. Pocket 6. James, the pass to the kid. And that one's good.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Keine Verbindung zulassen. Alle Männer Mann. Das wird
And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. The Cavaliers 4th.
I mean, no doubt for me that they've hit their stride the last few weeks. I mean, they are punishing the defenses with that up-tempo style.
The Raptors making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. A switch here also for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
No, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
It's DeRozan with the drive. And the shot is good from Johnson.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Love outside. And Thompson kicks to James. The pass to the kid. Dishes to Thompson. LeBron passes to the kid. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Johnson wide open. He fires. Outside for Lowry. Again, the miss by Lowry.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Love with a wide open look. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 4th assist in this one. Raptors trailed by 8. Lowry kicks to Valanciunas. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
So both teams making some. Cleveland leading by 6. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Cleveland, the forwards are LeBron and Thompson. Get out there with J.R. Smith, and it's Verjao in at the 5.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. Typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
The kid passes to LeBron. The screen from Thompson. Smith kicks to Verjao. To the middle. Here's Thompson, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Raptors trailed by 6. Now it's sent it to Doris on the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Celtics put on a show. He had 30 points, and the basket must have looked like an ocean to him as he nailed 3 after 3. A truly dominating game from him in what was hopefully a sign of things to come. At least that's how the franchise is thinking, guys.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that one.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time.
It's stolen by Dallenberg. Here's Duncan. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
The offense has a better flow, and it actually looks better here in the second quarter.
It does. They're playing with a little bit more bounce in their step and trying to close this gap.
And it's Smith penetrating. The pump fake kept the D off balance and gave him room. Smith's got 5 points so far. Outside DeRozan. Dallenberg sets a screen for DeRozan. Kicks it to Dallenberg. Can't hit. Nice D from Verjao.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Pass to the kid. In the corner, it's James. Connects from three-point range. And it's a 7-point Cavalier lead.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
From the stripe. The shot misses. And Cleveland the other way now. Their last game, a win against Boston. Looking to carry it into this one.
Proficient in that game at the offensive end of the floor. I mean, their passing was dynamic and their shot selection was superb.
You do those two things hand in hand, Greg, you know the result. You move the ball like they did and take smart, good shots, you're coming away with a lot of wins. He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
To stop the run. No good off the front iron. Cleveland leading by 9. Here's Smith. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Block shots, a stat that sometimes doesn't tell the whole story. Big-time shot blockers aren't always elite defenders. And then the opposite is true. Their block shot totals don't quite capture that great impact they really have defensively.
You know, and Hakeem the Dream, certainly one of the greatest all-around players to have ever played the game. An endless array of offensive moves down low, no doubt. And defensively, his numbers speak for themselves. I mean, almost 4,000 career blocks, 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, just a legendary low-post defender. And a moment here to see the numbers for DeRozan. He's putting up about 16 points a game, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. Solid numbers, the kind of production we expect. level to take it to.
Yeah, he definitely has the skill set to put up even bigger numbers. It wouldn't be a surprise to see that in the coming days.
Körperliche Defense hier.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And it's Cowley penetrating. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, and I think another key, guys, will be can they continue to hit that mid-range shot. I mean, they've been very effective here early on.
The kid passes to Love. Here's Mozgov. And he dunks it down.
Now this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up.
Can't remember the last time they missed one. Remarkable shooting here.
Lowry with the ball. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And that good. 7 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Kyle Lowry with a beautiful setup.
Dish to Smith. Mozgov sets a screen for Smith. And Love has it in the corner. All alone. The try by Lowry. For Toronto, they have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple.
At the line for your Raptors.
And he makes the first.
Taking 2 shots.
So both teams changing it up here.
Zweites Viertel zu Ende. Und wir liegen noch mit 6 Punkten vorne.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Cavaliers lead by 6. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Ja, jetzt lasse ich diesen Halbzeitbericht da und hören uns den Coach an. Was er so labert. Und so. Ich mute mich gleich. Bis gleich.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for...
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things. First of all, a big nod to how well we've taken care of the basketball. We're not taking any unnecessary chances, and that's meant very few turnovers. We were able to make an impact with our low post offense. Let's continue to exploit those good mismatches in the paint. And just to talk about what we want for the pace of the game, I'd say nice and steady suits us just fine. It doesn't have to be attractive. That's it for now, guys. Let's go get that double.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for... Go!
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
Some nice numbers for the kid. He's got 13 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
geht's also aus. So, wir liegen.
Raptors trailed by 6. Karriere is out there with Miles Plumlee. Then there's Lowry. Then it's DeRozan. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Back to Lowry. Plumlee with the screen. 5 on the clock. Here's Herrera. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mozgov's got his 4th rebound in this one. In the corner, it's James. Here's the kid. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Yeah, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunity.
Plumlee with the screen. Lowry passes to Herrera. Can't get it to go. So Cleveland will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. The alley-oop finish is off the mark. Outside Lowry. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the 3rd.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush. Oh, the turnaround jumper. That was just beautiful.
Over a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of action. Shoots from 12. Love grabs the board. Love's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half. Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Outside DeRozan. They set the pick. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. DeRozan's got 9.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
They're doing work here in the second half, 3 or 4 to start.
Plumlee with the screen. At the top of the key, Lowry. To the inside, Herrera. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one on Mozgov. The Raptors have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. And Toronto making a change here. Gallenberg's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here too. J.R. Smith's checked in for Mozgov.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match. Guys, he's got the length to get to the rim, and when he gets there, you never see a clumsy or awkward finish out of him. Everything is smooth and fluid.
How last month turned out for him. 2nd in blocks, 10th in free throw shooting, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And as you said, one of the best shot blockers in the league. Tremendous motor. He's simply been destroying opponents in the lane.
Raptors trailed by 10. Outside DeRozan. Here's Leach. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. He's got 7.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. It's stolen by Smith. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it, the fast break chance. And the shot is good. And that's now 9 points for Kyrie Irving. The Raptors have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Dallenberg sets a screen for DeRozan. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. I'm sure he appreciates it. They just haven't been able to contain Irving. 9 points and a block. He's gotten after it on the boards for them as well as in the transition game.
And I like the fact that one has really fed into the other.
Johnson, he's checked in for Herrera. Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Pass to the kid. The screen from Thompson. Off the screen, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
And he gets it to go. Lowry's got 5 now. So it's the Cavaliers now. Last time they met in Cleveland.
Their last game against this squad, they won out thanks to some big contributions from the bench.
A total team effort. And I think the starters enjoyed a chance to be able to step back and relax and enjoy how the bench played.
He was all alone on that one. 10 points for him.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
And when it comes to size, it's not a one-on-one matchup that favors him.
Well, you wouldn't know it with that finish, I tell you. I mean, that took a little bit of creativity right there.
A different look now for Cleveland. Anderson Varejão's checked in for LeBron. And Shumpert in there for Irving. Johnson the senior. Pass to Valanciunas, the 10-footer. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Outside Shumpert. The pass to the kid. Just 5 on the clock. Fires, high post. Rain for 2 points. The Kids got the lead up to 14 now for the Cavs. Toronto's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. DeRozan again. Smith. Johnson. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Johnson's shot is off. The Kid passes to Smith. Thompson is screen on DeRozan. Here's the Kid. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Johnson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And DeRozan throws it down.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control, even though he's going at breakneck speed. He still maintains his body control.
That's what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket. Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
The drive by Duncan. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. J.R. Smith picks one up. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, and something else they've done all through this one is knock down the mid-range jump shot whenever they've had the chance.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Varejão. And Terrell Wright has subbed in for J.R. Smith. first one falls for him. Plumlee, he's checked in for Toronto. So he gets them both.
Das ist schon mal schön. Und
Here's Duncan.
das wird weiter
He's
fortlaufen.
got 8.
Bin ich bei der Aufnahme.
Screen by
Gleich
Valanciunas.
fertig.
Shumpert with the steal. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Trying to get open is Thompson. That's good from Shumpert on the assist by Thompson.
Langsam, das hätte ich noch mehr liegen.
And that's now 6 points for Amon Shumpert. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Boah,
Deep 2 from Ross. The good-looking shot from the wing.
kommen wir runter. Wir haben 14 Punkte Vorsprung.
Ross has got 10 points. The Cavaliers leading by 14. In the corner, right with it. Passes it to the kid.
Ich wollte nicht werfen. Ich wollte nicht werfen. Ich habe nicht
From
abgeworfen.
deep three-point range.
Ich habe schon
Shot is
geworfen.
off. Duncan.
Scheiße.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit
Das war
ball
scheiße.
game. Cavaliers ahead, leading by 14. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports.
Okay. Letztes Viertel.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth
Letztes
quarter.
Viertel.
Not exact. Some changes for
2
Toronto.
Minuten 34 bin ich
DeRozan
reingekommen.
comes in for
Und 3
Herrera.
Shooting hat reingekommen.
And it's Duncan in for
Okay,
Kyle.
okay. Warte, dann macht uns der da. Show. Oh, das war hell. Nein. So, wieder erster. Okay.
Lowry. And then for Cleveland, Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov.
Und noch, vielleicht
And it's
noch
the
3
kid in
Minuten.
for Amon
2
Shumpert. Time now for an injury report.
A very somber tone over here on the sideline, guys. It does not look to be good news at all.
Oh, ich
The
wollte Ellie
schedule
haben.
becomes a
Nicht
real
Kacke.
grind at this time of the year, and that injury is only
So,
going to make things harder on this team. Guys,
All right, Doris, we will, of course, keep everyone updated as we find out more.
And you know what? He could have a long road ahead in terms of getting back on the court. But one thing we all know, he's never been shy of
Wird
hard
noch
work.
spannend,
No,
glaube ich.
he's not. I mean, he'll be doing everything he can to make it back as soon as possible.
So on the floor for Cleveland,
Ich glaube, vorne
LeBron and Love are the
Game
talented pair at the forward position. Get out there with Irving, and it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Herrera comes in for Terrence Ross, and it's Kyle Lowry in for Duncan. LeBron with the bucket.
He's been much more effective in the second half than he was in the first.
Bam, bam. Da. Läuft. Die haben jetzt vorne einen auf.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
hey, Cav, well, Toronto's head coach had some words for his team over the break. He told us, guys, I know we can do this, fellas. Let's maximize every possession and get after it and just watch. Things will go our way. Kevin?
They set the pick. Rosen dishes. DeLau to the paint. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And a nice soft touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle a touch,
Das war ein
those
Fake.
chip-ins are easy to come by.
Yeah, but how about the fight
Das war ein
there
Fake.
prior to that
Das war ein
ball
richtiger
being
Fake von
available?
mir.
That's what
Tut
I
mir leid,
like and
Coach.
what you need to really focus on when they have plays like that.
Du bist der Fail. Spielt ruhig. Alter, was war das für ein Fail? Wird er zum bald mal einrollen. Fail gemacht, aber ja, und dann noch was zum Lachen von mir.
There's a minute 34 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Herrera.
You really have to like the work they put in at the free throw line here in the half. I mean, they've been really aggressive in drawing foul, and then they've been able to knock down their free throws.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That trims the lead now to a one-possession game.
Irving passes to the kid. To the inside. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Here's the break. Here's DeRozan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. And that's now 20 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Okay, wir liegen nur ein Punkt vorne. Jetzt ist Coach. Die Führung verteidigen. Ich spiele gut Welt. Okay. Alter, ich will nicht mehr aufgeben. Block hier.
We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Thompson. Shot misses.
Alter, wie die treffen nichts.
Nice D from DeRozan. This possession gives them a chance to take the lead.
And they don't want to let it slip away.
Komm, wie hätte reingehen.
He kicks it to Valanciunas.
Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
Greg, now that's coming through in the clutch.
And here's Cleveland. Irving passes to the kid. The feet to Love. Inside, Thompson. Connects. That one just took the air right out of the crowd.
Yeah, he simply said, sit down and keep quiet with that.
And that's exactly what they're doing. There is no noise in the stands right now.
Das war ein sauberer.
The defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Anderson Varejão's checked in for Kevin Love. And so making both free throws. That'll give them the lead here.
Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Kommt die Ball. Häng dich auf.
The kid passes to Irving.
Alter, fängt schon wieder. Gerade bei so entspannter Zeit.
Pass to the kid. LeBron sets the screen for Irving to the inside.
Flush that thing down, young fella.
That is a fierce two-hander.
Maximum force on that dunk.
Alter, ein Punkt Vorsprung. 9,3 Sekunden. Wir haben noch kurz Wurf. Durchspielen. Alter, Basketball ist Basketball. Zu Ende bis 24 Sekunden.
Feeds to Lowry. A 15-footer.
Okay, Ausgleich.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
Ditto that. I mean, things have really been turned up.
Okay. Wir haben leider verloren. Ein
James.
Das ist bitter.
Oh, that shot had a chance, but no
Mit einem
good.
Punkt zu verlieren ist bitter.
And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish.
Kyle, congratulations.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Gut gespielt.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson. DeMar DeRozan. He had an outstanding fourth quarter where he really shined, pouring it on heavy down the stretch.
Well, DeRozan is capable of just going.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson.
Und dann verabschiede ich mich für diese Folge. Meine Highlights noch und dann verabschiede ich mich. So, Highlights angucken. Das ist ein guter Wurf, aber... Okay, jetzt kommen die Highlights jetzt hinterher. Von allen. Super. Die zeigen zweimal oder dreimal. Das finde ich klasse. Schade, dass keine Musik läuft. Aber, ja. Ich mute mich mal wieder. Bis dann. Das war schon. Ah, okay, das war's. Okay, das war schon. Wir haben 24 Punkte gemacht, ein Rebound, 2 Assists und... Ja, okay, 1 von 4 Dreiern und 21 Minuten gespielt. Okay, hiermit verabschiede ich mich für diese Folge NBA 2K16. Und wir sehen uns in der nächsten Folge. Bis dahin. Ciao.